Today's 789 day that I'm here to share lessons and learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I want to start by really reading a sentence. Very, very important sentence. And that is, if you will not change the things you do today, you might see your family's pictures. But you will not see in those pictures yourself. Because you're too busy. And this is a very, very thought-provoking question. This is a very thought-provoking statement. That if you will not change the things that you do today, it might be that you will not see yourself in the pictures of your family. And why is that? There's a lot of different reasons. And one of my biggest values, of course, I have three biggest values: significance, family, and health. Those are very, very important for me. And I always question, what do I do to make sure that I really represent family, that I care about my family, I fight for my family. And I always question if my time is really valuable, if my time is allocated in the best, proper way. So today we'll discuss 10 things that we need to really think when we really think about our time, and if we have enough time with our family. Because sometimes we will figure out that we do not have enough time with our families, and we need to make sure that we change multiple things. Otherwise, we will not see ourselves in family pictures. Number one is mindfulness and presence. So that means we need to be much more mindful and present. That means that when you are with family, you need to be 100% with your family. When you're at work, you're 100% at work. Because if you are with your family, but you're still at work, mentally you are at work, but physically with your family, people do not want to invite you and really celebrate with you because they know that you're not able to be present. So presence, being present and mindful, being aware where you're at and what you're going after is very, very important, because otherwise you will not be able to enjoy the moment. So when everyone is taking pictures, no, you are sitting by the table and really thinking about the work, about the business, or anything else, and will miss those opportunities to really be in those pictures. That's very, very important. Number two is balancing priorities. This is probably one of the biggest reasons why people miss out on being in the pictures in the family, because they balance their priorities based on what? Based on money, based on some weird values, and sometimes misconceptions. Because we need to understand that when we balance our priorities, we balance for today and tomorrow, what I will regret in the future. So it's better sometimes to look into, okay, what I'm okay having less, because there will never be balance in life. There will never be balance in life. Everything in life is in balance. So that means that what kind of imbalance you okay with? What kind of imbalance are you okay with? And when you realize that, okay, this is what I'm willing to sacrifice, that's okay. Let's go after it. Because sometimes people say that this is what they value, but when you look into calendar, it shows all different reasons, all different things. And that's why when you say one thing, what you do different thing, then the regrets coming into place. So you, of course, when you think about your priorities, you need to really understand, okay, how are you able to balance those priorities? Even though there's no balance, but you still need to work towards balancing based on the season of your life. Because I truly believe it's more of seasons than balances. Number three is quality and quantity. That means that we need to understand that being able to spend and invest time being with your family is more about quality than quantity. Because we can stay all day long with our family, but not having quality time with them whatsoever. And sometimes you can have half an hour, just half an hour, but you're able to be that quality time. And this part of the question is really, are you able to be mindful and present? We already covered. It's very important that when you're with your family, you are able to be 100% engaged with your family activity, whatever it is. That's why there's a huge difference between quantity and quality. Number four is self-reflection. That means when you really want to be the best version of you in a family, that means that you sometimes need to walk away from family looking to, okay, what I need to improve, how I could be the best version of me, that I could support the growth of my family. So that means that sometimes it's good to walk away for a short period of time and really reflect who you are, who you want to become, and then of course come back to your family and come back to your family as a better version of you. Because sometimes you are able to really walk away. And that is the best thing for you to go away. And because sometimes if your family is not supportive, walking away, growing, and getting out of your shell and coming back as a totally different person could allow you to really make the difference in the family that you are in. Number 5 is setting boundaries. Setting boundaries. And there is a multiple boundaries. It could be that in the family boundaries, what is allowed, what is not allowed, and how to make sure that you have the quality time and being present. And then boundaries at work. Boundaries at business. How much time you're able to allocate and how much you're not able to allocate. Because what happens a lot of times that people do not set any boundaries whatsoever at work, but they build so much boundaries at home. Or sometimes they don't set any boundaries whatsoever. And what happens, because you do not set boundaries at work, people really take advantage of you. And because people take advantage at work, now you give all your best time and activity and energy at work, and you do not have anything left for your family. And you end up not being in the pictures because you are at work. But now when you build boundaries at work, at your business, you know what's important and what you're able to sacrifice, what not, and then being able to come back from work for the most important occasions and be in those pictures. Because I know that a lot of times employees lose those chances because they do not have boundaries placed. Number 6 is gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude and appreciation. So it means that you need to have appreciation of every single time when you're able to spend with your family. Because when people see that you appreciated that time, they will work very hard to make it happen again. If they feel that you do not appreciate the time with their family, they don't want to spend time with you. You will not have that time to take pictures. You will not have that time to really being able to really spend time with a family that you're able to remember something in the future and have those pictures. So everything what you appreciates, even the time with your family. And being grateful for that. Number 7 is impact of technology. Impact of technology. So it means how you use technology for the lunch, dinner, breakfast, maybe some kind of road trip or anything in between. That means do you collaborate on really having a chance to communicate and really engage in activities that you're able to spend together, or everyone is playing with the phone? That is a huge difference because, again, this is part of the quality time. We're able to be in one room and every single person with a phone or laptop, and we're able to be in the same room playing a card game. So able to having deep conversations, asking what's important, what's not important, where people want to go. It's a huge difference. And knowing what is the boundaries, this is a part of the boundaries. That at dinner, at dinner tables, we never use any technology whatsoever. And that's what's need to be discussed. Number 8 is actionable steps. Actionable steps. That means that what we able to really, what kind of actionable steps they're able to build that we know every single week that we will do those kind of things. So traditions. So actionable traditions. So that means every single Friday, that's what we do. Every single Saturday, that's what you do. Every single Sunday, that's what you do. Every single evening, morning, lunch. Like, this is your family unit, and you design what traditions you want to implement. And when you want to implement, once a month, once a year, once a half a year, it doesn't matter what kind of traditions you want to build that you are anticipating and looking forward to. But it's very powerful to really having those traditions that you're able to anticipate. And it's a beautiful thing. Number 9 is learning from regrets. Learning from regrets. That means that maybe in the past you wanted to have more time with your family. Maybe in the past you missed some pictures that you wanted to be in. So that means that if you regret it in the past, what you're able to do now that it doesn't happen again. So it means we need to learn from regrets. That means you don't say that, oh, like I miss in the past. If I miss again, it's not a big deal. No, you will regret even more in the future. So being able to internalize that regret and say that I'm not willing to sacrifice my pictures again. I'm not able to sacrifice. I'm not willing to sacrifice those important dates anymore, and I will do something about it. And last one, number 10, is encourage and support. Encourage support. It could be that you want to support someone to be more present. You're able to support yourself. You're able to support other people and ask for support. Ask for encouragement. And when you're able to do that, I think that family unit always becomes stronger. More people will be in pictures. And when we look into pictures, because all like and like let's say that 4 people in the family unit, and there's someone always missing, someone like one person is missing, other person may be able to encourage and support each other, that we're able to finally find a way how we're able to work together to make sure that we prioritize that every single family unit member are able to show up when it's important for the occasions and be able to take picture and then remember and really have those meetings again and be able to discuss how important was to set aside time to spend together and enjoy the time and really remember those important dates. And I truly believe that this is one of the most important things, is really plan the dates when you're able to really spend the most important times of your life with family units, with the people that you love and care about the most. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.